Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Cannavaro. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Hoisted in. This is promising. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Saliba. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been knocked clear. Riqui Puig. Irwin getting this one clear. Saliba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice ball, and he's in here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta. And that has been cleared. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Can he finish? It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
And the finish! sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
No, that's been intercepted. Irwin. Aberdeen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Serginho succumbs to the pressure. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Batistuta. Koundé, Chouameni, Costa Curta. And it's Van Basten. He's played him through. Keeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Chouameni. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 14, Messi. Number 27.
Ah, he's given it away. He is through here. Look at the shapes to shoot. Goal, Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, good ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Rodri. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes. Lovely bit of skill. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Oh, nice touch. It's Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Bastoni, deep into stoppage time. Batistuta. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Batistuta. Driving forward.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Van Basten. And the counter is on.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Serginho. Schneider.
Borussia Dortmund really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Serginho. Irwin. And Serginho. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. You can never be short of runners into space as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Batistuta driving for Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Rice. Frimpong. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's through here. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham plays it in. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose, and again! Batistuta. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Bellingham. And the ball is out of play. Beckenbauer. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Van Basten. Number 14, Messi.
And the pass is intercepted.
Number 9,
Costa
Bellingham.
Curta.
Number 27.
Well, into the second half,
Serginho.
and it's still goalless.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Mbappe.
Thuram. Number 19, Raul.
There he goes,
Number
motoring
20,
forward.
Ronaldinho.
It's
Number
Raul!
21, Mbappe.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Raul did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rice. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Irwin. Mbappe. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Denilson. Serginho. Back into the middle. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Ronaldinho. Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. 75 minutes played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Tchouameni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Denilson. And that has left him in a heap.
There will be 1
Into
minute
stoppage
added
time, and it is still goalless. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle, and here we go. And here's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with him.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Bellingham. That's good play. And it's Messi. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bellingham. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. A corner it is then. Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Now it's Messi. He gets big! And he's straight offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk tries to clear. Dinks one through, chips it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Figo. Bellingham. Serginho. Now it's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Baresi. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pedri. And Stojkovic. And here's Inzaghi. Del Piero. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Irwin is there and he can get that clear. Stojkovic. Chiellini. It's Pedri. Messi, done delicately. Oh, that's well spotted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Chiellini. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Ronaldinho. Driving forward, looking for options for movement. Pedri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press
as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Drilled in low. Can he put it away? And that was very necessary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Del Piero! He's got away with one there. And still we await the first breakthrough. Tchouaméni, Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Oh, it's come loose. Stojkovic. And it's Figo. Now it's Inzaghi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Van Basten. Irwin looking to hit the byline here. Serginho. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Some really good ball movement.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldinho. Heading backwards.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's away! It's Ronaldinho! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
14, Messi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Number 27.
Costa Curta.
Serginho. Coming on the field, number 16. Rodri. Number 19.
Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there.
17.
Great challenge, time to perfection. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adriano receives it in a wide position. That's a lovely pass. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Keeper's ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Tchouaméni, Messi. Oh, great chance! That shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers: little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Irwin. Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Bellingham. Goes looking wide. Rice. Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. And Serginho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Schneider. Ødegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Still just a single goal between the sides. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Adriano, foot in. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 11.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Number 22, Ødegaard.
Irwin
Coming
plays
on
it
the
short.
field, Number 15, Batistuta.
Nice control.
Number 87, Joe Nevin.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Substitution.
Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Raul. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Koundé, quality ball. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Dumfries is looking to
There will
influence
be
the
1
game
minute
from out
added
wide,
time.
and it's Messi. And that's that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour. Bebeto! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Van Basten. And the shot's on here. Great hit! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Serginho. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bebeto.
Serginho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Has a look and plays it forward. Beckham. Gets a good foot in there. Lobbed in behind. Oh, super find. De Ligt. And he goes cross-field. Now Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Messi. Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Drogba. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Koundé wins the duel this time. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Irwin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba. Bullet. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Was 71,550.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Raul. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Bebeto, given the lift of his goal. Drogba. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Short changes him with that. There's the shot! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And he's done it again, he's got his big chance!
Number 11, Bullet.
Tchouaméni.
Coming on the field is number 21, Messi.
Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward.
Raul, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Drogba. Now it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.